Hi guys, and welcome to Golf News T20 World Cup. Once again, another fascinating day today. We've had Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. We've had India versus Pakistan, and we had like games that you just wouldn't imagine. First of all, we'll go over to Mr. Cricket UAE himself, Anas Sajan.
Thank you, Matt. Hello, Tom. Assalamu alaikum, Ashfaq Bhai. Hello, Satish. Well, a clinical performance by Pakistan where they outplayed India in all parts, whether it was bowling, fielding, or batting. And they had to take the monkey out of the back. It was out of 30 years, 12 World Cup wins for India. And today, Pakistan has broken that World Cup jinx. And what a win! To win by 10 wickets and beat India comprehensively. Congratulations to Team Pakistan.
You know, the Bangladesh Sri Lanka game, obviously, let's start with that one. It really did follow up on a great opening day today, and then we had the India Pakistan game. What was your take?
Obviously, it was a pretty good game, and I think what has happened is, unfortunately, Bangladesh read everything wrong. They thought it will be a spin, the low bounce wicket, which was not the case. It was a beautiful Sharjah batting track, which we are all used to. So that was a pretty good game. And yes, but for those two drop catches, things could have been a lot more closer. But it was a very good game. And on such a good, perfect batting track, Shakib Al Hasan showed why he's the best all-rounder in the world, getting too bold and going right through the gate. And it was a brilliant effort. And hats off to Sri Lanka, who's in the rebuilding process. Still, they managed to play a very comprehensive cricket with all the youngsters there, and it was quite an entertaining game. So let's see that Sri Lanka's got 2 points, so they'll be slightly at ease going forward. But Bangladesh need to pick up some. Or they need to iron out certain flaws in this game, especially I would say Mahmudullah needs to be a better captain, more active, and it takes some bold decisions. So I think that over the period of time, things will happen.
Okay. Now, obviously, Ashfaq, you've got a smile on your face today. Looking at that as just one result, do you think that this could get you into the semi-finals?
Well, I think Pakistan has day today, as Anis Bhai said, after 30 years, the team won, and it's a pretty good win. Nobody was expecting a 10-wicket win against a strong Indian batting and bowling lineup, and Pakistan did their homework well, I think. I think this was a game, as I said in the previous comment, and I also wrote in my comments, that if Pakistan wins this game, they will be in semi-finals. And the second team will be India. I'll come back if you want to ask me.
All righty. So basically you're saying that Afghanistan, Scotland have got no chance. Thank you very much.
And Namibia.
I don't think so, because
trust me, I'm Scottish and I know we don't have any chance. It's okay. Anas, now that we've got a couple of games under the belt, how do you see it panning out? You know, whether the group of death or also Group B, the other, which we say the easier group.
Obviously, the group where England, West Indies, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, that looks a much stronger group compared to India, Pakistan, New Zealand, Afghanistan, Scotland, and Namibia. But let me first come to the group where India and Pakistan there. Like Ashfaq Bhai said, Pakistan winning today have taken them one step closer towards the semi-final, because they had to beat one strong team. They've already got that ticked. If they get into the next match against New Zealand with a win, then they have to beat probably Afghanistan to get into the knockout, or Namibia, or probably Scotland. Whereas India now are going to play the next match against New Zealand, which is after a week, which is actually a good thing for Team India because it gives them time to go back to the drawing board, reflect on what mistakes they have made. And I want to add to the point, as much as Pakistan were clinical today in their performance, without taking anything away from Pakistan, you have to admit that India were flat today, not only with their batting, but I'm afraid their bowling and fielding. A lot of people talk about dew and all, but let's not talk about dew every time. I mean, dew can come in, it comes, it doesn't come. That doesn't give you an excuse that you lost the match because of dew. You have to give the credit to the opposition. They outplayed you in all departments. As I said earlier, Pakistan, when they came with a lot of intent. The first over bowled by Shaheen Afridi. KL Rahul beautifully drove 2 balls. One went to left of Babar, one to the right of Babar. That could have been 2 boundaries, but that is what is shown intent. Then the moment Rahul got a single, he bowled a fantastic Yorker, which has been the weakness. We've all seen Rohit Sharma getting out to that in-swinger to Mohammad Amir in the past. He forgot that there is Shaheen Shah Afridi, got him LBW. And then the second over, I'm afraid Rahul has not learned that if you know there is a guy swinging the ball, he needed to have guarded and probably played him out. But that is fine. Had it not been for Virat Kohli, we wouldn't have even scored 150. But that's the class of Virat Kohli. But having said that, Pakistan, when they came on to bat, they showed intent again with the bat. They did not go into a shell. Generally, when chasing, teams generally go in a shell. But Pakistan played positively, and that positivity rubbed on both the players. It started with Mohammad Rizwan, and Babar Azam is a class act. And both of them made sure that, this 30 years of wait was worth waiting, because they won by 10 wickets. And this is a kick on Indian team on the back. And I'm sure if they don't take it in the next year, because India has never won against New Zealand in a World Cup. Mind you, like Pakistan had never won against India. India has never won in a World Cup against New Zealand. And their record against New Zealand in T20 is also bad. Probably they won 2 and they won 8. So India don't beat New Zealand, they're going to find it tough going to the knockout.
I think this is again going back to the selection. I think we didn't select a batsman. That's what I kept telling since the day the selection was announced. Maybe a Shreyas Iyer or somebody, an extra batsman in the team, could have given that depth in the batting where
I see him coming, Satish. I see him coming. I wouldn't be surprised if they declare Hardik Pandya as injured.
Yeah, no, but this match it's gone anyway. If we had one extra batsman as solid as a Shreyas Iyer, maybe, or even Ishan Kishan for that matter, who was there, maybe they could have picked him. In that case, the earlier batsman would have played with a little bit more freedom than the circumspect with which they played Pant or even Kohli for that matter.
Guys,
maybe another 20 runs would have got
it. We're going to have to. We're still going to have to wrap it up, guys. So
Ashfaq want to say something, Matt. Let him finish.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashfaq, you get the last word.
Matt,
you're the victors.
I want to tell you the difference. Shaheen Afridi, as he stuck in the first over, I want to tell you his record. He stuck in the first over 21 times in 80-20 matches. This is his game. If he stuck in the first, this is the 22nd time he got wicket in the first over. And I would say Pakistan team selection was absolutely spot on. They put Sarfraz out and bring Mohammad Rizwan. Mohammad Rizwan not only scored well, he took 2 brilliant catches behind the wicket, which Sarfraz might not have taken, and that would have been crucial. Yeah. So that selection was absolutely fine. And the bowling, use of bowling, when there was a left-hander, they bring on off-spinners. So he took the wicket. So the use of captaincy, bowling attack, and everything was like spot on today. Pakistan was like spot on every field, and they didn't drop catches. It's even old people like Shoaib Malik, he was skidding on boundaries to boundary line to stop the force. I mean, that was amazing day for Pakistan.
So what I'm saying is, I mean, everything just fell into place for Pakistan today, and it was a day of maybe India just on another day might have another bit of luck.
It's an off day for India.
Yeah,
it was a great day by Pakistan. But yeah, it could have been India's on another day.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tom, just as you come in, just before we sign off, 10 wickets, fair result, or do you think that India will completely bounce back from here?
Yeah, first of all, apologies for dropping off then. I don't know what's happened.
That's okay.
Great to be on my first one. I think India Pakistan truly deserved their victory today. 10 wickets. Yeah, I mean, it could have gone either way, really. But yeah, they played brilliant, and really looking forward to India bouncing back against New Zealand and see what happens.
Cool. Okay, right. We're going to sign off just right there. Just like we don't want to keep it too long because we don't want to bore our audience. But we'll thank you so much to Anis, Mr. Cricket, UAE, to Ashfaq, to Satish, and also to Tom and everyone else is watching alongside. You can obviously keep on up to date to everything at golfnews.com.